What's up, guys? Good morning, welcome to the Fit to Flourish podcast. This is another daily review of the SPY, so SPY recap from today. Let's get right into it. So today was CPI. Today is May 15th. That's 5/15/2024. And as you can see here, inflation cooled slightly, which offered relief to consumers and the Fed. So we were actually waiting for this to occur because it would provide for good trading opportunities. Because if CPI is cooling, then then the Fed is likely not to increase rates. Okay, so what we ended up doing on the SPY is we said we knew everything was going to gap up. Okay, I put this in the Discord and I said if CPI comes in cool or in line, everything's going to gap up, but we need to wait for a mean reversion to the volume weighted average price and then get in on that sell off, because we know that when markets gap up like this, typically you get a sell off because you have people who've never seen this amount of money in their life. They make a lot of money when they wake up and they're like, oh my gosh, I'm up a lot, let me sell. And that's exactly what happens. So we had this false move to the upside after this gap up. Mean reversion down to the anchored volume weighted average price here. Let me make this really big so we can see this pretty clearly. So we had a mean reversion down to the volume weighted average price. And then the signal to get in was this micro double bottom bullish candle. Okay, micro double bottom bullish candle. Or if you wanted to be more conservative, you could have waited for a break from these highs here. Okay, so I ended up getting in here pretty early. And this was also at the 10 a.m. reversal time. So every day there's a reversal at 10 a.m. And I say I like to mark it with this clock. 10 a.m. Make this a little bit smaller. So 10 a.m. reversal here. We pushed up with another strong bull bar here. And then we actually held this level. This is called a hold level when you have a big print like this. And we held this level here. Ended up pushing to the upside and ended up breaking above with enough volume. We stayed above the volume weighted average price. Volume weighted average price stayed above the 20 MA, which is this yellow line. Again, my volume weighted average price is the pink line. If you follow me every single day, you'll understand that. And yeah, we just printed to the upside, and I ended up getting out here. I had a 30% gain, which I was very happy with. But yeah, this is still printing. This is still going crazy right now. And I kind of knew it would, but the only thing is I don't like to be greedy. We went up to 529.40. I don't like to be greedy. I only got a small portion of it, but it was quite a bit of money. I mean, if you put in a lot of money, you can get a lot out. But I would have made discussing him. I would have retired if I left this money in. But I ended up taking a similar trade as well with Microsoft. Okay. So Microsoft pretty much did the same thing. So we had a mean reversion with Microsoft. We pushed to the upside. We actually perfectly tapped this resistance level that I had marked from a little bit ago, formed a micro double top. We had our signal wick, which shows that sellers are stepping in. I talk about this all the time. So micro double top, massive wick, sellers step in, bearish engulfing bar here. We talked about this yesterday on the recap. Bearish engulfing, which means the red bar is bigger than the green bar, showing you that we have a lot of downward pressure. And what did we do? We gapped up, and then we had a mean reversion. So whenever you gap up like this, you go too far from the average price, we need to come back down. Okay, we come back down, and then we held. And again, like I said yesterday, this is a slingshot doji. Slingshot doji showing that buyers are now stepping in here at the bottom. You could tell by that massive wick. And then we had a push to the upside. We came back down one more time to test VWAP. And actually, where did I get in? Yeah, I actually ended up getting, I got in right here. Okay. And then I kind of panicked a little bit because my stop loss was here at 418.27. I entered at 419.20. But we ended up selling off pretty bad, but we bounced off of VWAP, and I was like, oh, okay, we're good to go. Okay, we're good to go. And we ended up flying, and I ended up getting out up here at 420.88, and that accounted for a 41% gain. And guess what? This ended up flying too. So this ended up going all the way up here. So if I stayed in here, I would have made a disgusting amount of money as well. But today was a really easy day to trade because we had CPI coming in line. You basically could have threw money at anything. I called out Nvidia as well. I didn't take the Nvidia trade, but I had some people in my Discord who took it and went up above 100%. But Yeah, it really could have threw money at anything today, just because of CPI coming in and offering everyone peace of mind. So yeah, that's all I have for you today, guys. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments. I'm going to be dropping these videos every single day, recapping what happens with SPY and the trades that we take, because they're pretty easy to take. So tune in and you'll see exactly how we trade on a day-to-day basis. Thank you for choosing the Fit to Flourish podcast, and I'm out. Peace.